everyone, this is Yankee7411 here, and I'm going to be doing a video comparing the graphics of the PS3 to the Xbox 360. I'm going to be comparing multiplats such as Call of Duty 1 and Assassin's Creed 1. I'm also going to be comparing exclusives like God of War 3 to Gears of War 2. Now you guys might be wondering why I'm comparing those two, mainly because the Xbox considers those to be its best graphics and the PS3 thinks that God of War 3 is its best graphics. Also, I'm going to compare Killzone 2 to Halo 3 ODST, and I'm also going to compare Uncharted 2 to Alan Wake graphics. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we're going to start out with the multiplats first. Okay, so we're looking at Assassin's Creed right here, just to give you some general examples of how multiplats seem to be on the PS3 and Xbox. The Xbox 360 is a little bit more vibrant in its colors, and I'd say they're a little bit more accurate. This is going to be, right here you can see the white looks a little bit better on Xbox. So here we are next with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, a very popular game on both consoles. Now I had a little bit harder time seeing the difference between these two. I thought they both looked pretty good on both consoles. Right here we're just showing down the scope really quickly. And then right here it's a little bit harder to tell because it kind of gets split up, but I think they both look pretty good. So, okay guys, now that we've finished the first round of multiplats, to sum things up really quick, would be that Xbox and PS3 games, multiplats-wise, look better on the Xbox 360 for sure. With games I showed you as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and Assassin's Creed 1, they both looked better on the Xbox, in my opinion. I thought they looked a little bit more colorful, a little bit more vibrant. The PS3, they were slightly faded. Now there are games like Final Fantasy 13 that look better on the PS3, but they're kind of rare. Now that time's been pushing on though, these games are a little bit older that I showed you. The graphics are getting much closer in how they look. They're not quite as faded, so it's not a big deal by any means. The PS3, Xbox. If you're gonna buy an Xbox because the PS3 has slightly faded games, I think that's a little shaky reason. Okay, so let's move on to exclusives, guys. So here we are. We find ourselves looking at Gears of War 2, like I promised earlier. I'm comparing this to God of War 3 mostly because these games are really touted as being the best looking games on their console. Gears of War 2 obviously being for Xbox 360 and God of War 3 being for PS3. Now don't get me wrong, Gears of War 2 definitely looks like a top grade game on the Xbox 360. But when you compare it to games like God of War 3, I really think there's not much comparison. I mean, you can see the details on this guy's body, Kratos, and they're just unworldly for these consoles. Maybe not for PC, but for these consoles, it just looks really awesome. Notice the details on his face, and when you're not even seeing the pores. When you're playing this game, and it zooms up on his face, you can see the pores, and these are all in-game graphics. Okay, now we're at the Killzone 2 versus Halo 3 ODST. In the first part right here, I'm going to be showing you guys Halo 3 ODST. Just notice the graphics. The edges look a little bit choppy, like corners. They look very X'd off. In real life, or not X'd off, but really cornered off. In real life, corners wouldn't really be like that. Also, the textures don't seem as good as Killzone 2. So now we're going to push on to Killzone 2. Here's Killzone 2. I think it's quantum leaps above Halo 3 ODST. Just things look more accurately colored and things like that. So that's what I think. This is my opinion on the two. So let's push on to Uncharted 2 and Alan Wake. Okay guys, here we are at Alan Wake versus Uncharted 2. First we're going to be looking at Alan Wake. Alan Wake definitely has some respectable graphics on the Xbox 360. Another one of the best looking games on Xbox. The textures and colors look fairly well. Yeah, I played it at my friend's house, and you know, it looked pretty good in person. It could have improved on a couple of things, but it's definitely one of the better games on Xbox 360. So let's continue to Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 probably is the king of graphics between it or God of War 3. There's really no comparison between Alan Wake and this game. You know, this has the textures, the colors, and everything. And I still think it probably has the best graphics of any console game. Okay, guys, so that's my opinion on the topic. I think Uncharted 2 does have better graphics than Alan Wake.